Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Drew. Thank you for grabbing your daily nutcracker and congrats on getting first. BC, that was kind of rude, actually, for no reason. How are we doing, friends? Happy Tuesday. Today's an exciting day. I think this is probably going to be my favorite build, with the new pack. We are building a daycare, and we're also going to play with said daycare. So we're going to try and build it relatively fast, but we're still going to make it cute. I still have to make a family to move into it. But, I guess let me open the game, and we'll get right on into it. No. I am playing The Sims. So I play video games, on my Twitch every day except for Thursdays. Actually, I play on Thursdays too, but no, I actually do not watch The Rookie. I would love to get into it, but I just haven't had the time to watch the first, you know, previous episodes. I guess I should say, not the first episodes, but I have not gotten into it yet. I really want to though. It looks really fun, but I just have not. Oh. And yes, we're on starting student still. I don't feel like going to just chatting and then like my main stream overlay, so we're just chilling and starting soon for a second because I need time to open the game. So we're gonna do casts, very quick, very simple casts, and then we're going to build our little daycare house, and then we're going to play with it because I have been enjoying playing with small businesses. I play like all the time off stream, so let's go ahead and is it gonna let me mess with my camera? Also, I do apologize that it's dark. Tyler is here and I don't want to blind him with the ceiling light, so this is the light we're using. Game capture properties, The Sims 4. Hi, Drew. How are you? Congrats on getting first, my friend. But like I said, we are going to do a very, very quick, simple little cast get up. I did give them names in my brain. So this is going to be Ariel Campbell. And then she is going to be African. I think I like. No, I don't. I was like, maybe I like that one, but no, I didn't. Okay, let's give her some more African features, because right now she has Asian features. Which, I mean, if we wanted to make her, Blasian, we could, but that's not necessarily what I had planned for her. There is no amount of crying I can do for all this time. We always walked a very thin line. Didn't even hear me out. Never gave so many signs. Okay. So I think this is kind of what I was envisioning for her. Shrink her chin a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, like I said, we are just doing the most simple, basic, like, cast setup because I really want to, like, get into the building and then playing with this daycare because I haven't even built it yet. I thought about building it yesterday, but then I played Minecraft all night. So, we're a little behind on the whole thing. Now, we could give her one of the new hairs, but I've honestly used a lot of the new hairs already. So I'm kind of tempted to give her an old hair. I like how I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this really quick. Yeah, no, I'm not. I never do cast quick. Why would I think that I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna be streaming for the next, like, 4 hours. Probably, well, maybe not 4 hours. That's kind of pushing it. That'd be almost midnight by the time I'm done if I stream for 4 hours. I kind of want her to have, like, a down hair. But she's also a daycare provider, and I'm like, maybe the bun was the move. Is the bun the move for a daycare provider? And do we have, like, a long, like, down braided hairstyle that I could use? For her, like... Or what if we silk pressed her? What if we did a silk press? Where is it? Where's the specific one I'm thinking about? I feel like it... Is it from Love Struck? I feel like it's from Love Struck. The one I'm thinking of. Is it not marked as... Yes, this. I'm like, what if we did a silk press for her, form... That's not what I wanted. I accidentally said it for all. Let's get her bun again that I accidentally took off. This is so not going fast. I thought this was gonna be, like, the fastest thing I've ever done. So everyday, athletic, sleep, swim. Hot, cold. There. Okay, simple. I'm not even gonna do makeup on her. Because let's be real, she's never gonna wear makeup. Ever. Also, she's a daycare worker. I mean, she can have some muscle, because, let's be real, it takes a lot of strength to lug around kids all day. But, like, she doesn't need to be ripped. Just, like, the faintest abs, you know? But I also don't want her to be, like, super thin either. I want her to have a little bit of meat to her bones. Oh, yeah, normally I'm way slower than this, but I really want to build, because I already have the whole build, like, set out on my iPad. I was in Procreate, and I used my grid paper, and I did a whole floor plan for this house, okay? I'm prepared. What should we do? Should we just do, like, full body outfits? I feel like we should just do full body outfits and just get it over with. Honestly, this could be a fun daycare, like, outfit. Kind of cute, kind of cute. What else? This would be really cute. I know, I was like, I kind of want to do that. I feel like that was really cute. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, which swatch is the actual question? Do we want to do dogs? Well, she's gonna have a cat. So what if we did the pink? Because they're gonna have a cat. And then I'm thinking just, like, the white flats. Just the white base game flats. Because, like, obviously if you're a daycare teacher, you don't want to wear heels. But, like, I feel like flats are more professional than tennis shoes. But then I'm also like, tennis shoes could be cute with this, though. Tennis shoes could be really cute. Like these type of tennis shoes. Like, canvas, like, flat sneakers. I feel like those could be really cute with... Or, like, the fake Adidas. Or, we could even go crazy, and we could give her the pink ones. It's not quite the same pink, but it's pretty close. And I feel like that's really fun, and I think that might be the vibe. Also, girl, what are you wearing? Girl. Stop it right now. And like I said, she is never gonna wear this. But, like, what if we just let her have, like, a fun little daycare, like, Like, really bright outfit. I feel like that would be really cute. And like I said, she's probably never gonna wear this, so shoes probably don't really matter. But what if we use these ones? Because I've never used these, actually. I've never used these new heels. So, like, what if we use these? Or, no, those are, like, gold. I thought they were gonna be, like, a pinky color. Should probably use this a lot, too. I feel like athletic is something that will be used often. But I'm trying to think of what she should wear. I actually haven't used this new top yet. That's kind of cute. I kind of dig it. But I feel like daycare worker, I'm envisioning this. With, like, black leggings. Because I'm a nanny. I love the frog top. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Because that's gonna, like, give the most, like, daycare vibe, I think. And then we'll get her just some, like, simple-ass white tennis shoes. Also, why are her feet so, like, skinny? I hate that, like, I don't know. I just hate, like, how skinny their feet are. Like, they look like Barbies. Like, how are you standing? Also, I'll look at that later. As far as pajamas, I think I'm just gonna give her something pretty basic. I guess we could use the new ones. Yeah. Why are they so skinny? You know, we can give her the new ones. I think the new ones are really cute. Maybe not the base swatch. I think, okay, this is my favorite swatch. But I use it a lot. So I'm thinking maybe going with the green. And then, like, just some white slippers. Oh, that's a cute hat. Not quite the vibe we're going for, but, you know, cute. Okay, where's another, like, really fun... If she wasn't a daycare provider, we could put her in this. But I feel like that might be inappropriate for a daycare provider. I was hoping to find, like, another really fun, like, pattern that's not inappropriate, because this is maybe a little inappropriate. Please. Please. Oh, that'd be so funny. I haven't used this either. I feel like it's kind of ugly. It's giving... Okay, so I can't say it's ugly because literally it gives the same vibe as the dress I use for, like, all of my female Sims in The Sims 3. And if you don't know what dress I'm talking about, I'm sorry because I don't know how to describe it, but it literally, like, gives the same, like, vibe. And I use it all the time. You know, is this maybe it? Is this... I think that might be it. I think that might be the vibe. Again, she's probably never gonna swim. But I think maybe the red polka dot could be fun and, like, childish and cute. I'm doing what feels right. That's what I'm doing, is I'm doing what feels right, and if you have a problem with it, it sucks to suck. I feel like this is fun. Is this not fun? And then we can give her, like, some white sandals. We can use the new white sandals. Oh, we're definitely gonna do a splash pad. I'm not afraid to cheat for money as far as this save goes, because I really just want to play with, like, a fully functioning daycare. I don't want to be restricted. So I'm not as worried about, like, giving her a little more money to have the house be the way I want it. Honestly, what if we did the pink? I feel like the pink is fun. Someone tell me the pink is fun. It's actually my favorite swatch. Like, this whole pack, the pink swatches, literally everything I could ever dream for. Dreamed of. Dreamed for. Wished for. Maybe you do, like, the white booties. Okay, and then can you take off the nose ring? Because you don't have a nose ring in any other outfit. And it's honestly kind of weird. Okay, and then she is going to want to be an esteemed entrepreneur. Family-oriented. Maybe a foodie, since she's better at cooking. And then maybe a goofball. Maybe a goofball. I feel like that could be useful when you're playing with kids all day, right? Okay, and then she's gonna have a husband named... That is not a husband. That is a wife. Cam Campbell. Who is going to be white. He's gonna be a white man. Honestly, this white man's kind of scary. This one's actually kind of scary. Help. This man's kind of scary. He reminds me of, like, if Sid from Toy Story grew up. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel, actually. Maybe we can give him one of the new hairs, though. I feel like we give him one of the new hairs. I think this one. I feel like this is Cam Campbell. This is Cam Campbell. Let's make him white. He is a white man. And I think I want him to do... the computer whiz aspiration, so maybe he's like a geek, maybe he's more of like a loner. Where's the loner? Loner? Loner. And maybe he's feeling, because they're gonna have a kid. Hi, Kai. How are you, friend? Welcome in, welcome in. But I think he's gonna be like a tech guru. Also, what is this body shape? I know you've kind of stepped back. But how, I see you say that you're good. That's good. I'm glad you're good. If it's worth anything, I'm glad you're good. And I've missed you, friend. I have missed you. Should we give him, like, skinny jeans? Are we thinking skinny jeans? But they're gonna have a daughter, whose name's gonna be Zinnia, like the flower. And they're gonna have a cat. I feel like the skinny jeans are kind of dope, actually. And then I'm thinking, like, very nerdy. Like, Converse, like, very nerdy. You know, the hat is definitely nerdy. In a good way. Debatable. Just how disturbed this has made me. Would it last an hourly asylum where raise me? Okay, he's a lot easier to do because, like, male Sims, me and male Sims, Never. Okay? I don't spend any time on my male Sims. And also, he is definitely not going to be an athletic dude, so I don't even know if I'm going to even try here. Maybe he likes watching basketball, so he has a basketball jersey, and that's what he wears. Like I said, no clue. I'm literally just, like, giving him an outfit and just being like, yep. Yippee! What the? Yeah. That's fun. And then I think maybe he would wear, like, an oversized white shirt with, like, big sweatpants. Like, he's definitely... Yeah, this is definitely his vibe. And maybe he has matching slippers with the wife. Maybe they all have matching slippers. Because we can give them to the daughter, too. And I feel like that could be fun. I feel like this is kind of nerdy if we gave him the sneakers. The Converse. Like, that's kind of a nerdy vibe. Yeah, definitely not the short shorts. I'm thinking the black and green, like Monster Energy kind of vibe. I feel like that's pretty nerdy. Could you not? Why do my Sims feel the need to embarrass me? I don't envision him being shirtless ever. So I'm thinking definitely like some sort of shirt. But he can definitely wear shorts. But I'm just like, he definitely would not wear just like no shirt. He's definitely insecure about his body. Oh. Stream might crash. It kind of sounds like it might crash. It's giving I'm gonna crash vibes. And some like Birkenstocks. He kind of looks like Elon Musk and I don't like it. He looks a little bit like Elon Musk. Also, I saw a dude that looked exactly like Elon Musk at Walmart the other day. And I was like, somebody please get me out of here. I was kind of actually scared. I was like, please, someone help. Like, he was just eating at the Subway in the Walmart, and I was like, Okay, what can we get him? I want, like, maybe, where is it? Like, one of these that has, like, a picture on it? Something that has a picture on it? And then we can do the same pants. But yeah, I was definitely a little jump scared, when that happened. Okay, and then we need to, no, not partner. Spouse. And then I want them to be, like, oh my goodness! Welcome in! Thank you for the raid, friend! How are you? What were you guys up to today? Oh my gosh, Jen, did you lead that raid? Did you tell them to come here? Who told them to come here? I see you all. Thank you for the raid, friend. What were you guys up to? Oh, it's all the friends. Hi, all the friends. I see you. It was Becca. Oh, Becca, I love you. Yes, what were you guys up to? Yeah, I figured. I kind of heard y'all talking about it during Among Us. Magic? Ooh. Yeah, I meant to come check you out. I think I forgot to follow you, though, the other night. Let me, drop you a follow. We are going to play with a daycare today. We're going to make a functioning daycare. So we are, doing a little bit of quick cast, and then, we will build a house really quickly. I don't know if I want to be difficult, but I want to be, like, distant. Like, they're not very good lovers. Hi, Hannah. Yes, that's always the fun thing about raiding, is you can, like, discover, like, how you want to raid. I know my raid sucks, actually. Thank you for redeeming your daily nutcracker, Cozy. 16, that's 8 men! That's 8 men! These motherfuckers. Okay, this is the child that inspired this whole household. I was like, I want to use the name Zinnia. That's what I want, and so that's what I'm gonna get, and that's what I got. So, you're welcome. For the cute kid you're about to see. She's so cute. Thank you for the lurk, Ashley. Thank you for grabbing your Nutcracker Jen and Dragon. All of you, I love you so much. And again, thank you for dropping your community here. If you need to raid and run, feel free. I know how it is. I know I'll probably raid and run later. I am so tired. But we still have plenty of gaming to do. We are doing our kids... I think I want to give her black hair. We're doing our kids' cast real quick, and then we have to do a cat, and then we'll get into building our daycare. We're trying to do this pretty quick, because I want to do, like, a lot of gameplay with the daycare. Oh my gosh, so many of you in here! Cozy, Hannah, Bay, Dragon, Drew, Empress, Caitlin, Kite, Jen, all of you. Thank you so much, everybody that's here. I appreciate it so much. I love getting raids. I don't get raided as much as I used to. Because I stream weird hours now. I don't know what to give her for hair. See, I knew her name. And Jeremy's here? Hi, Jeremy. I am good. How are you, friend? There's so many people in here right now. I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, and Serena's in here too. All of you! What the frick? There's so many people. I'm having a whole fangirl moment over here. I love all of you so much. But yeah, this is the child that inspired it all. I knew I wanted to use the name Zinnia, for this household. We are up in here. Oh, this could be a cute hair. Should we use that? Oh my goodness. I am sorry that AutoMod got you, Jeremy. I do see your message. It'll time you out for 30 seconds, I think. But yes, I'm glad to see you're doing well, and I love you too. I love you guys so much. But yes, I am Plum. I actually thought about taking my legal name out of my bio. If you didn't know, over the weekend, or not even over the weekend, last Thursday, I hit 400 followers, and so I'm kind of like, it might be time to start, edging my way out of using my legal name. Edging? Edging? But yeah. And that's kind of wild. When I hit 400, you know, I'm just gonna use this hair. Yeah, the, Stream Elements auto mod, I have it set to, like, the lowest setting, and it clocks long messages. I don't know why. It really just hates long messages. I don't know if there's any specific thing I want to do for her outfits. Like, I saw her name, and that's all I saw when I was envisioning this family that I'm gonna play with. Like, literally, I was like, her name is Zinnia. That's her name. Like, so I guess we can just do, like, ooh, what if we did these with, like, the blue and the pink? And she'll, like, get to be at the daycare a lot, because obviously they're gonna live on the same lot, so she'll get to, you know, chill with all the other kids. Girl, you did not wear glasses in your first outfit. Why would you have glasses now? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Ooh, no. You know what outfit we're gonna use? Sorry. The dinos. I am obsessed with these dinos. It is my favorite piece of clothing in the whole pack. I have used it on every child sim and every toddler sim that I've made since the pack came out. Less than a week ago. It is my new favorite clothing item. Because who doesn't love some dinos? who doesn't love some dinos? Let's be so real. Like, literally dinos are the best thing to ever exist. Uh-oh. Stream, don't crash. OBS is about to lose my business. Because what the frick? Why is it always crashing? Okay, so I know a lot of you guys stream as well. Do you guys have that issue? I never had that issue with... I've used Twitch Studio, I've used Stream Elements, or no, not Streamlabs, and I never had this issue until I switched to OBS, and now my stream crashes all the frickin' time. And I don't know what it is. See, you've never had it crash. I don't know what it is. Like I said, every other program I've used has never crashed. But for some reason, almost every stream, my stream crashes. And I'm like... And luckily, I'm very good at it, and I'm very good at, like, getting it back up within a couple seconds. But, like... Explain, you know? Maybe. So, I swear they update that fucking... They update OBS constantly, I swear. I feel like every other time I open it, it's like, do you want to update? Yeah, I saw you in, I saw you say you weren't having a great day in Violet's chat this morning. Hopefully you are doing better tomorrow, because rough days are hard. I had quite a rough day, but it's not necessarily because I, like, feel bad or whatever. It was just a rough day. I guess in Violet's chat I did say I was having a rough day this morning. But that's because it had already turned rough by 11 my time. I was, like, done with the day at 11. I was like, can we, you know, fast forward, get through stream, get to bed, because I just want to get to bed. What? I kind of want to use this. I love this top, and I feel like this is another one of my most used children items. Oh. Babes, that's not good. But yeah, definitely, if it doesn't help, definitely go get checked out, because that is not fun at all. Yeah, and I think the thing is it started around the time I updated my drivers, and so I'm wondering if something got bridged up when that happened. Because I think it was literally, like, right after I updated them. Last. Any cute, outfits here? Yes, literally. I hope that you start to feel better, Hannah. That is literally no fun. Like, I might cry for you. Like, actually, I might cry for you. Like, I'm not even, like, saying that to be funny. I am an emotional wreck this week. And I'm not entirely sure what that's about. But, like, I had, like, a whole mentee beat the other day. I've been really emotional today. This week has just been weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Also, I think I want to make her creative. And I want her to have, like, a little art table. Also, the leggings are clipping weird, but I really don't care. Okay, and then let's do the kitty. I don't know if this is what I envisioned when I said kitty. I don't think this is what I envisioned. I kind of want to do a Russian blue. I've been wanting to do a Russian blue forever. And I haven't gotten around to doing a Russian blue. And I kind of want to do a Russian blue because I had a Russian blue when I was a kid. Her name was Libby, and she was the cutest little thing. Should I name it Libby after my kitty that I had my whole childhood? My parents adopted her. I was like 6 months old, and she lived to be almost 19. Thank you for the lurk, Jen. Yes, go take care of yourself. All of you. Like, if you need to go and take care of yourself, please do. Also, yeah, she's a girl. Okay. I want to make sure she was a girl. Not that it really matters, but I was like, naming her Libby probably should, double check, Let's give her like a pink collar. I feel like she would have a pink collar. What's this collar? Is this just white? Okay, it's just white. Look at her, she's so cute. Yes, I hope you're able to, work on some more of that soon. I know that you really enjoy like art and stuff, so I really hope you're able to, get to that point. And then I think maybe her and her mom are close, and like her and her dad are jokesters, or maybe her and her mom are supportive. Maybe her mom's supportive. Maybe she has like the candy machine and she makes candy, and her mom's supportive of that business venture, and then like she's supportive of her mom's daycare. They're close, but they're really supportive. Okay, here's our family. She's holding the kitty. She's holding the kitty. Thanks for the lurk, Drew. But look at her holding the kitty. I didn't know the kids could hold them. I've never had a kid hold the cat. I've never had that happen. It's always an adult holding it. Literally. Like, my heart just exploded. There's a human back behind the camera, so if you see me absolutely cheesing, that's what that's about. You're welcome. I love being creative too. I spend a lot of my time like on Procreate just doing random stuff. Like today I worked on a pool piece. So I did like the goal is it'll be like the pool flooring, and then it'll be like pool toys. So I worked on the background for it today. Like the actual like pool like bottom with like the light and like the pattern that like comes from the sun shining on the pool. But yeah, I love being creative, so I hope you're able to do that soon. Let's go ahead and build this little house. I think I want to do it in Willow Creek, because it's really not going to fit the vibe of the new world. I think it's going to fit better in Willow Creek. It would also fit really well in Burlington Bay, I think, as well. It's going to be kind of Victorian vibe. Also, hi, Sarah. Thank you for grabbing your daily nutcracker. 3 nuts? That's a whole man and a uniball. That's a lot of balls. That's a lot of castration. He doesn't get the joke behind the nutcracker. It's funny.
No, I just hear stuff out of context.
Okay, so first things first, I already know what I kind of want this house to look like. So we're gonna have this, and then this, and then I think I had it as 2, 3, 2, 2. And then this was a bathroom, and then it was this, this. There we go. Okay, I think this is what I was envisioning. Absolutely not. I'm not even gonna fuck with that. Okay, so we have like this little like downstairs, and this is gonna be the daycare. So this is gonna be the whole daycare, and then I guess I should probably lift the house before I put the stairs, huh? Oh, that's too high. My freaking bad. There. Okay, and then we need stairs. stairs, and then I was going to do a fence back here. I don't know why I always scroll down that far when I know this fence is in the second row. Every time I go to use this fence, I do it wrong. Okay, and then I was going to do... Is this actually... Wait, did I want this wider? No, I didn't want this wider. Why? It feels weird. It feels wrong. I will not lower my voice. Okay, and then I wanted to do the backyard, and then we'll have a tree house, and then we'll have the trash back here. And then I was gonna do, obviously, the matching gate. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. And we'll get a little railing, because, you know, gotta have a railing. Can't be falling off the stairs, right? Or maybe you can. Maybe that's okay. I mean, it's not like the daycare kids are coming up here, so I guess if our Sims fall off the stairs, it doesn't matter, right? Am I wrong or am I right? Also, please don't crash stream. Oh, it's gonna crash. Oh, OBS. Oh, is it not? I thought it was gonna crash because OBS was fucking wildin' over there. Okay, and here is our... Ah! Too much. Here's our upstairs. This is going to be our apartment. So obviously we're going to live up above our business. That makes sense. Oh wait, no, I was going to do it this way. Voices of thunder and rain. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. We will not lower our voice. There we go. So this is gonna be our apartment up above. And so it's like a very, like, old, almost Victorian style house. Is kind of what we're going for. But then this is gonna be, like, a little mud room, and that's where we're gonna put like the cat's cat tree and like the litter box, and like have this be like the cat room. And then we will have the door, kitchen, bathroom, half bathroom, ooh, have fun simming. I love screaming Hannah's name. I scream Hannah's name a lot. You know, what if we expanded the kids' room to be bigger? And then we did the bathroom, like, over here. And Hannah loves it. Okay, there we go. And then we'll have a half bathroom for the parents. That bathroom for her, the kiddo. Hot people. Girl, you're flattering me. You're flattering me. I'm gonna nut. Not the side eye. Jesus. Epic. See, I love you guys. You guys are my favorite. Okay, I'm thinking of doing big windows in the mudroom, big bay window, and then doing like Window. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Not the biddies. I love your biddies, Hannah. I do love your biddies. Thank you for showing me your biddies and making my day. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. I know, like, and people I think sometimes think that, like, when I say that, like, I don't feel like I'm beautiful, I'm trying to, like, fish for compliment. I'm really not. Like, dead ass. I have... Hold on, we need move objects on. Can I see your... Are you gonna play Among Us this weekend? Can I see your biddies on Saturday? Can you show me? Can you show them to me on Saturday? Can I see those? Of course I want to touch tips. Whoa. He said whoa. I screamed your name when you killed me the other day. Yes, behind the rock? Iconic. But yeah, when you killed me, I screamed your name, and I was like, I bet you Hannah got off to that. I was like, I can almost guarantee that she got off to that. I do too. You are such a good friend to both me and to Saf and everybody that I've, you know, raided with you here with. You are such an amazing friend, Jeremy, and I appreciate you so much. I said so many times, and I think I broke my brain. My brain stopped working there for a second. I was like, Before you get left. Yeah, what's a brain? Something I don't fucking have, bro. Something I don't have. After today, I don't know if I have a brain no more. Like, today, and I say this, like, almost every day, I feel like, but today, like, kind of, like, concluded that, like, or, I don't know what you want to call it, confirmed that I wouldn't be a nanny anymore. Because my poor brain wants to fucking explode. Wrong head exploding, I know. I bet you would probably prefer if it was my other head that exploded, but unfortunately, for all of us, I think my brain, would like to be done. Okay, let's keep doing this as fast as possible. Kitchen, bathroom. Oh, I'm sorry. I've kind of had that kind of... I say, like, oh, it wasn't a bad day because I didn't feel horrible, but I did feel horrible, so, like, you know? Like, I was complaining, or I don't want to say complaining, but I was talking about it in Violet's stream. I was like, I actually don't feel great, but... Like, when I woke up this morning, my throat was sore, my ears hurt. My ears still hurt, but my ears pretty much always hurt at this point, I feel like. I have, if you didn't know, I have drainage issues. with my ears. And that sounds kind of dirty. But yeah, my ears have issues with, you know, doing what they're supposed to do, which is, you know, I feel like something's off. I feel like this room was supposed to be 5 wide. But now I'm thinking that maybe this was all supposed to be moved over 1. Like, I think it was supposed to be like this. Like, I think it was supposed to be like this. The X, Y. And then now that I think about it, I think this is only supposed to be 4 wide. I literally had this whole thing drawn out. Like, I literally had this whole thing drawn out on Procreate, so when I tell you I was prepared for this house, I was prepared for this house. But I think that's kind of what I was thinking, and then this is supposed to be like the kid, I guess we could do that, and then we can maybe expand this, and this can be a little bit bigger, and we can put the thingy-madoodle. You know the thingy-madoodle? The mailbox? That thing. The thingy-madoodle is going up here. And then I want to use the new trash can, because this is honestly the trash can I've been wishing for. Like, this trash can's fine, but like this one just looks so much better, and it comes in all, like, it comes in a green swatch, so you can have like a green and a black, so you can like pretend you have a recycling bin. I'm just gonna use the green because fuck recycling. I'm kidding. I do. Well, I don't recycle, actually. I don't have a recycling bin. But I recycle on my job. I don't pay for a recycling bin. Here's at my house. But yeah, I've literally been waiting to have, like, all of this. Can we get another one up here? And then put... Okay, we're almost done, like, with the frame of the house. Then we need to go in and we need to actually, like, function. And, you know, make it work. Maybe... Yeah, that looks better. Okay, and then I was gonna do just white stairs. I still haven't done the chimney. Ignore the fact I haven't done the chimney. Okay, then I was going to do a, like, railing in the back, because this is what the kids are going to be using for the most part. Obviously, we're going to have, like, all sorts of different toys and stuff back here. Yes, go get some sleep, Sarah. Thank you for popping in, and I will see you around. I'm excited to sleep. I know that. Can we move this back? No warning about who you are. Maybe that'll break it down. Oh, I extended that too far. But yeah, we're gonna have like a swing set and like the little kiddie pool and a toddler slide and a monkey bar back here, and then we'll probably have like some landscaping over in this corner. But here's our little house so far. Let's get some masonry up on the side of here. Like I said, we're gonna live upstairs. It's kind of like, I feel like most of you probably know what I'm talking about, but have you ever seen those houses that are like 2-level like apartments? That's kind of the vibe we're going for here. And then can we get a little piece right there? Okay, and then I'm thinking, let's go ahead and get some lights around. And like I said, I don't want it to be like a super new looking house. I do want it to like give that kind of older Victorian kind of vibe. But I don't want it to be run down either. Like, I still want it to be nice. Also, this living room is huge. But it is part of the daycare, so I guess it makes sense that it's huge. Okay, and then I was going to use the, like, puzzle tiles. I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. Most of you are simmers here. You know this frickin' flooring. And then I was going to use the toddler stuff gate. Look at her. And then this is going to be employees only. So only employees can go in the kitchen. But then the kids will have access to the rest of the house. I actually kind of tempted to make this one bigger so we can make it like the office. But I want to have like a little office, you know? So like we'll have like a desk and then we'll have like a chair so like parents can come in and like chat with her. And we'll have like a coat rack and a shoe thing as well. Also, hi Pyro, I see you in our chat. I see you, my wife. It is. This is my female rage playlist. So this is like every song that like makes me feel either rage or like powerful. Literally, like that was like the only prerequisite for this song is to like make me feel powerful. Or not this song, this playlist. I don't know if I've ever listened to anything by Phil Collins. I've heard the name, but I feel like if I have, I haven't enough to have an opinion. But I know I've heard the name. So maybe I have heard something. Where's the... I'll just look it up. I don't have the patience to scroll through decor right now. Okay, and then we'll do the coat rack from Clutter. Okay, and then I wanted to do a chair for the parents and put it like right here. Okay, what chair should we use? The new chair? Honestly, I kind of dig the new chair. Or the new chairs, I guess I should say. Why am I stuttering so bad? Hello? Who is she? That's where I've heard. Yeah, that would make sense, Hannah. Yeah. So that would be where I've heard it. But I love this chair. Why do I love this chair so much? What if we did the colorful one? What if we did the colorful one? Okay, and then let's do a desk. I think I want to use this one because it has the same kind of wood. Wood. And then maybe she just has like this. And like I said, I am not scared to spend more than the starter budget. Yeah, Hannah has an addiction. Not that that's a bad thing, necessarily, but Hannah has an addiction. Like I said, not a bad thing. But it's just, she got an addiction. There, so we have like a little, like, office. Me accusing Hannah of having an addiction. And me listening to, the best thing ever. Oh, 100%. Trust me when I say I totally understand. Like, wholeheartedly. I get into, like, these interests, and then they just... case in point, The Sims. How much money do I have in this game now? Let's be so real. How much money? Because all the DLC undiscounted is over 1,000. I thankfully bought most of my stuff on sale, so I probably am at like probably like 800, maybe a little less than that. But definitely more money than I'm comfortable with in hindsight. Okay, I think I want to do... Okay, the thing is I want to be able to match the chair to whatever we decide to use here. And I kind of want to use these, but do we have a swatch? The yellow's pretty close. We could use the yellow. And then I want to do, like, the kids' bookshelf. The, like, house one. This one. And then I'm tempted to just use the white, since we have a white table. But then this is, like, the table, obviously, for the kids to do homework at. This is going to be, like, the nursery room. So this is going to be where, obviously, you know, the cribs, the changing table, maybe a toddler bed are going to be for the kids to sleep. And then we're just going to have, like, a very basic bathroom. I don't really want to get too crazy with it. Like I said, I'm trying to do this fairly quickly so we can actually play. But it's also me, and it's also The Sims. And so, like, me and The Sims, and we did cast, we're doing build by, and we're doing gameplay. There is no such thing as quick when it comes to me and those things. Oh, what if we use the matching one? Where are you? There you are. I was like, what if we just use that? Like I said, this is going to be employees only. That's why we have 2 different doors to the back. Because I was like, oh wait, if we have this as the only back door and this is employees only, the kids aren't going to be able to get out back. I guess they could go around the house and go through the gate, but I was like, we probably should, you know. Why did I do that? Knowing damn well I was going to put the fucking stove right there. Yes, that was a lot of words. Shut up. And maybe it's because I'm a nanny that I was so excited to do the daycare build. Or it could also be the fact that, you know, we've been waiting to have daycares again since The Sims 4 came out. I'm going to put the thermostat upstairs. So that way they can control it from their place. I love this little office. I think it's so cute. I might put a rug. But I feel like we've all been, like, begging for fucking the ability to make daycares since this game came out. Because we had it, obviously, in The Sims 3 with Ambitions and some, like... Or was it Ambitions or was it Generations they gave it? I don't know. One of them gave us fucking shit. I don't... My brain doesn't function. I think it was Ambitions, though. But, you know... So, like, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting. We finally get it. And I really hope that it works really well. I'm a little nervous about that. Oh, I didn't mean to have this. I guess we can put this, like, under the window. Okay, so this is, like, the little nursery room. Where the babies can sleep. And like I said, they can eat in here, they can do their homework in here, and then I want to... I might actually put this up in our daughter's room and have this be her poof. Because I don't think I was going to put another poof in here. Okay, and then I was going to do, obviously, blocks. Gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We can have a... There we go. We'll put one of those in here. And then I was gonna do the... I was gonna put a Blarfy out here. But then maybe we could put the Blarfy in here. What Blarfy should we use? Should we use normal Blarfy? Should we use the dinosaur? I feel like the dinosaur could be fun. I feel like the dinosaur could be really fun. What if we did the dinosaur? And then I want to use the baby doll too. But maybe since the baby doll can only be used by kids, maybe we could put that out here. And then we need a bunch of fucking toddler potties, because I'm not having these toddlers piss on my floor, okay? That ain't who I am. I ain't trying to have toddlers pissing on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put, like, 3 of them. Because, again, fuck no. And then I think I'm gonna put another one of these infant playmats out here. Just that way... Like, if we have 2 infants at the same time, we have space for them. And then the other thing I really want is the, like, kids' craft tables. I think I'm just gonna do 2 of them. If you couldn't tell, I had this very well thought out. I literally drew this whole fucking build out on Procreate on grid paper. Because I knew exactly what I was doing. I didn't know exactly what I was doing. Don't let me lie to you. I never know what I'm doing. Don't let me lie. I'm just a girl. Where's the triangle couch from... Here we go. From Pets. Should we do yellow? I feel like the yellow's fun. And then we can have, of course, a TV stand. I'm thinking, like, a fun TV stand. Maybe also in yellow. Should we just go all out with the yellow? Just, like, a whole yellow living room. And let's have the penguin TV. Because this is not meant for them to, like, use as, like, a living room. They have their own living room upstairs. So, like, this is solely for the kids. And then I'm thinking... How big is it sized up? But if I use 2 of them, and I do the confetti, can I combine them to make them look like one rug? Or are the rounded corners gonna be too much? For it to look cohesive. That's not horrible. Do we have a yellow in this? We do. Look at that. Look at the cute little... Look how cute it is. Oh, and then we need some sort of like high chair situation. So let's get... I think I'm just gonna do white ones. I can do one on either side. You're from Tennessee, Santa Monica, you're too good to me. It's gonna cause a scene. This is her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. Hey girl, when you dance at the club, oh mama. And we can put that light in here. I want this to be really cute. I want it to be cute, okay? Literally all I want in this life is for this fucking house to be adorable. And I will work my ass off to make that happen. Okay, what if I, like, search by, like, the main, like, kids packs? Growing Together, Parenthood, Toddler, Kids Room, and, Little Campers, and Storybook Nursery. I think those are all. Okay. See, now we have all this kid stuff that we can use. Maybe this is, like, above the craft station. Like, this is the crafts the kids have done. Which one has the most variety? I feel like that's pretty good. And then we can have... like this in here. Maybe we have, like, a little height chart somewhere. Maybe by the front door we could have the height chart. So that way, like, they can see how big they are every time they leave. You can do the C one. I feel like that's fun. Or not C, I guess. More bay style. And then which one of these is just, like, kiddish and not, like, necessarily gendered? Obviously not that, like... not that it has to have a gender, but... like, I feel like the butterflies don't really make a whole bunch of sense for this space. And we can have the two Tooth Fairy posters up here. Look how cute this little place is. I love it. And then, let's see, maybe we have some, like, towels in here. And then we can have this in here. Oh? Jump scare. What else? What else can we use? I guess we have the infants and toddler stuff. Wait, were those not? Oh, they're base game. I didn't realize the diapers and stuff were base game. I thought they were, growing together. Not like Papa John. It's a feminine phenomenon. Okay, and then we can have this down here, and then I wanted to use, like the, like, back door, like, coat and shoe rack. There's one from Seasons, I think. I think that would be, like, good back here, like, kind of a mudroom situation for, like, the employees. Because I think the idea is that the employees are going to come through this door back here, and this is going to be, like, their space. It's kind of sad that this is their space. Our employees are already mistreated, and we haven't even started. But, you know, as somebody who is in childcare, we're all mistreated, so let's be real. Here it is. That was dark. That was kind of dark. I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh well. It's true. So. Okay. And then let's do the backyard real quick, and then we'll go upstairs and work on their apartment. So I think something that could be fun is the kid's bike. That's not a kid's bike. We can do a kid's bike. Does it happen? No. It is a phenomenon. Okay, and we can have this, this, and I want it to be very colorful though. I think I want to use the pink one, and then we'll do this one in the blue, and we'll do this in the yellow. Like, I want it to be a very colorful backyard. Obviously, we're at daycare. It's gonna be fucking colorful, so. And we can do 2 bikes. We can do a pink one, and we can do the blue as well. For me saying that, oh, the colors don't have gender, I really did go kind of hard with the whole thing. Okay, so I'm thinking we do this here, this here, and we're gonna do a little bit of landscaping kind of in this corner, and then I think we're gonna put the bikes kind of back here, and then we can do the toddler pool here. And then we'll do a little splash pad action back here as well. We didn't need the big one. We could just do this. Both have way better things to do, but I always think about them. Okay, and then is there like, okay, we can do the whale. The whale's kind of big though. That's what she said. Shut up. We can do this. You know what? We can do this. And then we can have, like, some more landscaping back here. So let's go ahead and do some landscaping. I should probably save. Because my game likes to crash sometimes, and I really would like to not lose my progress on this house. Also, who the fuck is John Miller, and why is he commenting on my profile? I don't know.
He's got things to say.
Oh, when I tell you I just predicted that. Also, hello? Oh. Twitch activity feed. Hello? That better have saved. I will scream. Okay, I'm trying to be able to see. Thank you for the follow, Firefly Hannah. Welcome in. How are you, friend? Welcome to the plum tree, and I hope... Yeah, it better have saved. How did I predict that? I was like, I need to save, because I could feel it in my gut that it was going to crash soon. And if it didn't save, we'll be downloading a daycare off the gallery, because I'm not fucking with this shit today. I will literally cry. I want to play, and it's already 9 o'clock. I'd like to be done with stream in an hour. So, like, I want to play. No, they have 2350. It didn't. I already know it didn't. I already know it didn't. Their funds tell me everything I need to know. We're just gonna download one off the gallery. Oh my god, it crashed again! Oh my god, what happened to... What is this save doing to my game? Sims! Sims!
Hello, Mr. Sim.
Come back! Come back! I will download a lot off the gallery. I don't care. I wanted to build my own lot, but at this point, I'll just download one off the gallery. But, like... I can't download a lot off the gallery unless it lets me play the game. So, can we, you know... load? Yeah. Can we, like, they're loading super slow. Something's wrong. If this pack broke my game, I have not had any horrible game-breaking bugs. And if this is it, if this is the issue, if this is what I've been waiting for... How can you be sad when the song's playing, though? It keeps crashing. No. I might have to do, like... You know, what I'm gonna do, since they're gonna be saved to my gallery... Or, I guess my library. I didn't upload them to the gallery. But, since they're in my library, what if I start a new game and see if maybe it is that save? I don't know why it would be having issues, because there's no reason it should be corrupted or anything, but... Maybe we should try... New save. New save. And if it keeps crashing, I guess we aren't gonna get to play with daycares today. I'm a little sussed out right now. I know I said I wanted to end stream in an hour game. Yeah, something's not right with, like, my PC's, like, struggling. Like, my frames keep dropping to, like, 17. My time to render frame is fucking ridiculous. It's something with OBS. I swear to God. OBS is the death of my PC. Any other fucking program doesn't do this. But OBS. Me and OBS. Enemies. Enemies. That's what we are. I just want to play the game. And it's like the loading screen too. Like, it's still at 60 FPS. Fucking like, and look at this. Now we're getting ready to go into the loading screen. 59. 3.8 milliseconds. 10.3 milliseconds. It's the loading screen. 8.3. Okay. I'm going to let it load fully. I'm going to give it a second. I'm going to give it a second. We're still holding steady. It spikes a little bit, but we're 360 FPS still. I'm going to try and load the save. Okay, we're in the load game screen. Is it because I have that many saves, maybe? No. In the load game screen, we're still at 3 to 4. A little slower than I'd like, but... You know. It'll be fine. And no, I don't actually have 248 games, okay? I promise. Okay, I'm going to press play, and we're going to see what happens. Is it the loading? 5.3, 5.7, 11.7, dropping frames. Back to 60 with 3.2. Are we so back? Did my PC just have like a little freak out moment? Okay. I guess we'll just download one. I was kind of excited to make my own daycare, but I guess I'll just do it on my own time. And then upload it to the gallery later. We'll just download one off the gallery, and we'll just play with that. Because I do want to do some gameplay. Like, that's what I want, is I want to try running a daycare. Because we're doing a daycare today, and then we're going to do some, like, rags to riches type stuff with the new pack. And then we're also going to do a hotel later this week. So, you know, I want to get into the gameplay of it. Okay. Still. Okay, we dropped a little bit, but we recovered. Okay, build mode. Special touch unlocked. Oh, it's because he has a kid. I was like, why'd he get a special touch? It's because he's got that special touch, you know what I'm saying? Okay. In-home day... Well, I don't know if I really... I want one that's cute. Residential daycare... I want one that's, like, really cute. Like, a really cute house. I know Simsy did one. And I think she did an apartment above it, right? Can I sort it by most popular, maybe? Yes. But that's her old one. She has a daycare starter business. Yeah, and then it crashed like 5 more times when we tried to reopen it. Okay. But the problem is that hers is a starter business. And we need more space than that. We have a cat and a kid. Ooh, this is cute. This is older. It's not from this pack. But this is really cute. Oh, I don't have enough funds. Hold up. I'm gonna favorite that one. I like that one. Okay, open gallery. Give it to me now. Okay, furnished. Oh, it's gonna throw a fit because I didn't put move objects on. Oh god. This is scary. Okay, what does it look like? Okay, so we have like a little entryway. We have a little living room. I don't know how I feel about all the toys. I want it to be functional. I know that they did this to be cute, but I kind of want it to be functional. And, I mean, they are functional, but, like, we don't need all this stuff in here. So let's give it a little... Let's get rid of those. They look weird. Shut the fuck up. Literally, I cannot wait to not have this issue anymore. Shut up. Okay, can we get, like, 2 of the infant, like, mats in here? Have this be, like, the infant mats. Okay, issue. I need... this to be bigger because we need a tub because, you know, children need a tub to be able to be bathed in. Okay, and then we can put this under here. We can put this over here. Like I said, I will build my own daycare eventually. Probably in the next couple days, and I'll upload it. But yeah, I'm not gonna try and fuck around and build another one. I ain't got the energy for all that shit, okay? And then can we throw, like, one of the kids' crafting tables in here? Because that's what I wanted, is I wanted one of the crafting tables for the kids. I don't necessarily enjoy the different lights they picked. I think this is going to take longer than it would have taken if I just built it myself, but that's 'cause I'm picky. Okay. Okay, what if we just keep the unicorn and then, like, change it back to the original, just, like, white form. Do that. I promise. We're gonna get this to work, okay? It's gonna work for us. It's gonna be everything we wanted, I think. That's a lot of shit. Okay, let's get... And then this can be where we have our little... splash pad, and then this can be like where we have the other outdoor stuff. Something. I don't know how to be something else without me at last kiss. Okay, well, 2 of those. Let's go ahead and throw a couple cribs in this area, and this can be like the little nursery area. We'll just throw like 2 white cribs. And I guess we just won't do a changing table that actually... Well, I guess we have room for a changing table right here. We could still do one. It's probably going to make our lives a little bit harder because the changing tables cause issues. All of you here play The Sims. You all know what I'm talking about, but they cause issues. So... I used to watch you sleep. My old friends, now you are. That's where you are. Okay, and then I'm thinking we need, of course, some... high chairs. My brain is not functioning anymore. I think I am past the building phase and I'm ready to go a little bit crazy, but really we don't have a whole ton of space, so we'll just throw them up here. Okay, and then this will all be residential. Okay, and then I'm thinking... Obviously this is meant for, like, a family, but, you know? Yeah, like, I can't spend too long doing one thing. If I spend too long doing something, I'm, like, done. So I'm thinking we do parents' room. This can be the kitchen and living room. Obviously bathroom, and then this can be our daughter's room. This was not built that long ago. I don't know why they used some of the lights and stuff they did, because there is no there's no justification for deleting the whole floor either, but you know. Rookie mistake, I guess. Like, I haven't been playing The Sims 4 since it came out. I'm telling you, rookie mistake, man. I did it again. Okay, let's just throw, like, a pink wallpaper in here. And throw a basic-ass wallpaper the rest of the place. Like, literally just hit me with, like, some white walls. I literally do not care. Has this got freaking other wall art too? Oh, we have toilet paper. Okay, here is our tiny little house on the prairie, or whatever you want to call it. It's not on a prairie. I'm just bummed now because, like, I was loving my build and it was beautiful and I was so excited to upload it and I've been planning it out all day. I planned it out on Procreate and everything. And now it's gone, and I'm sad. And I miss it. And this is what I get for trusting The Sims. Okay, so this is gonna be our, like, apartment up here. So like I said, we are going to do little bathroom up here. Just with a shower, I think. Because our kid is a kid, so she can shower, so, like, I'm not too worried about, like, that being an issue. And then, let's get just a simple... We have plenty of money. Let's just get a nice little kitchen. We could use the new cabinets, but just tiny little kitchen. Very small apartment. I'm so mad. And of course it died while I was saving too. Like, it wasn't even just like, oh, like, it died randomly. No, it died when I was saving, and that's what's making me sad, is I'm like, we were so close. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do the dad's, like, computer, because the dad is gonna be, like, in the tech career, so I think I'm gonna do his computer right here. And then we'll do little cheap living room setup over here. I have an empty like you never did. And then we do have a cat. I do need to remember that we have a cat, and, you know, the cat needs things to live. Shut up. Okay, so we'll just get the cat, like, a simple cat tree. I was gonna get her a big one, but... you know, we don't get that fucking luxury, I guess. And she can have a scratching post, maybe... in here. I want the cat to have free reign of the house. Even though we're, like, a daycare, like, I want the cat to still have free reign of the house. Which probably isn't the most realistic thing, but, like... I don't know. I'm not gonna restrict the cat to just stay upstairs. A, I'm too lazy. B, oh. Okay, I feel like it looks fine. Like, it's not as good as mine was. No offense to the creator of this house. No offense to the creator of this house. But mine, because I have, like, obviously we had all the new packs and everything, like... it's not as good as mine. Okay. Again, absolutely no hate to the creator. But, like, mine was iconic. It was beautiful. It was going to be, like, the most downloaded daycare on the gallery. I'm telling you right now. It would have been. Okay, that's probably a lie. But, oh. I didn't mean to lower that. Okay, and then we can do the little whale. And then we were going to do the splash pad down here. So we'll just do... why the heck is the wall weird out here? Okay, is it lifted? It is. This is going to be a pain to do just because of the fact that the foundation is so close. And also the foundation's not colored. That's a concern. Oh my gosh, it's raised again. Okay, splash pad. In progress. Okay, and then let's do this one up here. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and give it a foundation, since it didn't have a foundation. And like I said, this was built a while ago, so like it makes sense that it's not like perfect. But as somebody who is a perfectionist when it comes to my Sims builds, it does bother me a little bit. John on my wasted time. Another picture to burn. Okay, yeah, can we get the white up here? You gotta hunt some souls! Please! That made me cackle. I was like... like, whoa. Okay, can we just get, like, something super fucking basic? I just want to be able to play. And we're running out of time for me to play. We have about a half hour till I want to be off. So... because I need to, you know, not stay up super late tonight. Because I be doing that a lot lately, and it's running me into the ground. Oh. Is your dog okay?
It'll survive.
He will survive?
Well, I jinxed that one. Fun fact.
I think it'd be epic if they all heard that, but I doubt they heard it.
You can hear the fish tank on screen.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's kind of epic. Why is that such a fun idea? I think you just gave me a new idea. Because, like, that sounds so fun. Can we give her, like, a plant up here or something? To fill up this space? I feel like that would be a good idea. Light 'em up. Don't was happy, never after all. And I'm just gonna kind of give her, like, a bunch of decor, though, because we have the money for it, so why not? Type of situation. Yeah, I think that's such a fun idea. Like, I love, like, all the people, like, everybody's, like, dark twists on this new pack. Like, I've done such, like, innocent, wholesome things. Like, I've done a pottery shop, I've done a cat cafe, we're doing a daycare. Like, I've done such wholesome things, and everyone else is like, I don't want to save yet. I want to wait till I finish. Gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. I love that song. Okay, there we go. I think that is good enough for our upstairs. Like I said, I'm so over it, I don't want to, like, fully... Well, to be fair, I was in the middle of saving when mine crashed, okay? I tried my hardest. I apparently didn't try hard enough. I think this would be fun if it was more colorful. Okay, and then we need a trash can. I'm assuming there is already a trash can somewhere on this lot, but... I'm not sure where it is, so we're gonna put our own trash can, I guess. And like I said, we're just gonna use the new one, because I love this new trash can. Okay. I think this is cute. Oh, can we lift this up one? Look at her. She's cute. Okay. And then I want to get rid of a bunch of the money, because we have way too much money. Testing teach true. Money. I want us to, like, really struggle, but our bills are going to be kind of expensive in this lot, so I'm, like, thinking maybe, like, 2,000. So the 750 to start the business, and then a little bit of extra money on the side. I guess he'll have a job, though, so I guess we don't need... It is cute. It was made by somebody else. But then we went in and tweaked some things, because it's a couple years old. I can't remember exactly when it said it was built. I guess we can look at the gallery and see. And I should have commented. It's so cute, though. But yeah, I went in and edited a couple things. I want us to really struggle. I want us to, like, have to make money with our... Oh, I should have put the ticket kiosk in, too. I forgot to do that. We'll do that real quick. It was made by Hatsy YT, so I'm assuming Hatsy YouTube. Yeah, Hatsy YouTube. There we go. Yes, built in 2017. So before infants. But I did favorite it. I went ahead and commented on her post. But we do need the ticket kiosk real quick. Which I guess it makes sense that it gave us 2,000 now, because we're going to need the money. Ticket kiosk. I guess we can put it in here. Oh my gosh, I had that happen with Brant Hecking. He called me and he was like, I have a crush on you. He was like, no you don't. Yeah, I was like, no you don't, babes. I hate to break it to you, but you don't have a crush on me. Maybe my husband, but not me. Okay, register our small business. Should we name it like Tootsie's Tots or something? I don't know. I feel like that's such a fun little name. I think he wants to fight, guys. I think he wants to fight. I don't think we have a preset for... Yeah, we don't have a preset for daycare. Ah! We don't have a preset for daycare. Okay. Kids, do homework. Kids, play with toys. Kids, play with infant and toddler toys. Kids, play on playground equipment. Kids, use activity table. Because we didn't use the science table. And then I'm thinking we do hourly. I don't think we're going to sell anything. But in the case we decide to, like our daughter gets into like candy making or whatever. Okay, and then we want supervised customers. But we want the parents to leave. Infant, toddler, child. Make it a required criteria. Because obviously we only want kids here. Not Corey. I need to make a gay sim so I can be with Corey. I really need to make gay sims more often. I make a lot of lesbian sims. I date Danny from Horse Ranch, like, in almost every save. Literally, Danny has a grip on me, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I think Danny's hot. I don't know. Probably that, actually. Actually, that's probably what it is. Okay, we have fire alarms at both. Okay, so I guess we'll get him his job. And then we can go ahead and... Oh, we need to edit the rooms. Can you find a job? Okay. Let's run into build mode real quick and set these to residential. Because this is our house, not their house. Residential. 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 Okay. And let's make sure we save. And if it crashes again, I'm going to cry. Because I am getting a little bit of lag. And I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of really scared. Because if it crashes again, I'm going to scream. I will scream.
No,
don't do it.
please don't.
Oh, thank God we saved. Okay, so why don't you go do that, and then we can have our daughter do her own drawing up here. You know, pop off. I mean, rocket science is interesting. I don't know if I would necessarily... You know... I don't know if I would necessarily read about rocket science, but, you know, maybe it's your Sims thing. Maybe they want... Maybe they want to go crazy, you know? Okay, he's gonna be a tech guru. Yeah, it's a little random. tech guru. Here we go. Okay, and then can he fill the cat's thing? Our apartment is so small. But you know what? It's cute. It'll work. Our business is open. But there's nobody here. Likes Why does our child like deception? And why was her mom lying to her? I thought they had a supportive relationship. Why are we lying to our child? Yeah, rocket science is definitely an interesting one. I haven't really used rocket science unless it's for, like, legacies. And it's, like, required. I don't like the rocket science skill very much. I don't think that's controversial. Okay. Did you bring your child, or are you just... Is anybody gonna bring their child? Did I not make it a requirement? I literally made it a requirement. Why? Oh, you brought your child. Okay. I literally made it a requirement, but I guess we're finally, Okay. Also, can I, welcome to business. Welcome to business. Come welcome the kiddos. We got another kiddo. I was hoping for more, like, infants and toddlers, but I guess this is fine. OBS, don't you dare. We are almost done with stream. Don't you fucking dare. I was kind of hoping for more infants and toddlers. We, like, actually had somebody to take care of, but I guess this is fine. Why can't she come downstairs?
Wheelchair.
Can you come downstairs? Yeah, can you come say hi to the children? And then, is this one outside? Okay, this one's outside. Are you not even, like, a customer? Are you just here? I mean, if you want to just be here, you can just be here. I guess that's fine.
That's creepy.
Oh, that one's leaving. Okay, bye! Fuck you. You didn't even pay, did you? We're going renowned. The parents are like, yes, please take my child for the day. Please. Come take care of the toddler. Sud. Oh, it's baby Sud. Oh, Sud's so cute. Umber, you don't have a child. Oh my god. Is everybody's game crashing? Oh no. You should have let my crash remind you to save. What the heck? Okay, say hi to the kid. Okay, talk about day. Get to know. Play. Maybe teach to talk. And then can we give the kid food? What's it name? Okay, I cannot click these guys while they're swinging. Look at all the kids. And then we have our kid, and she can, like, play with the other kids. Like, she can make friends. Come make friends. This is why I did it. Because I wanted her to be able to, like, meet a bunch of other kids. And, like... You know? No, not the date. Yeah, when I get really into, like, playing, yeah, I forget to save all the time. And then it crashes, and I'm like... oil. Can you maybe play video games? I know you have to play video games for your career. Can you come do that real quick? Okay, and then you're supposed to be taking care of children. So can you maybe serve lunch? Maybe just garden salad so we don't start a fire. Let's not start a fire with children in our home. You know, children that aren't ours. If we start a fire with our child in the home, I'm a little less worried. But like I said, I would... Did you just walk into the bathroom where my child was pissing? Interesting. Interesting, you know? Maybe the double door situation wasn't a good idea. Maybe we should have put, like, a doorway in here or something. Also, the cat is, yeah. Cool. You know, I'm not the one that put the double door. I'm not the one that put the door that, you know... requires the Sims to walk through the bathroom. I'm just a girl. Can you maybe call all the kids to a meal? It's like 4 p.m. I feel like it's overdue lunchtime. Definitely overdue lunchtime if it's 4 p.m. Yeah, can we like call all the kids to a meal? Maybe welcome this kiddo. Maybe like friendly introduce yourself to some of these kids. Get to know them a little bit. Build some more renownness. Is that what it's called? Renownness? What's our kid doing? Oh, she's hungry. You want to eat? You can eat. Oh, your mom called you to the meal already. Okay. Are the kids gonna eat, or are all the adults gonna come eat? I thought the adults were gonna come steal the food, and I was like, we're supposed to be, like, feeding the children. But I did not put eat as one of the activities, and I probably should have. Let's keep taking care of everybody. Let's see. Talk about the cloudy weather. We don't have a toddler here anymore, do we? Okay, I had to make sure we didn't have something to take care of. That would have been really bad if we, like, forgot about the child. I guess we can just put this in here, and if the kids need to eat, they can eat. I slam the door, I ignore, is he stressed because of all the socialization? Yeah, stranger danger. Well, then don't come down here. Like, you have the option. I don't know why you're down here, then. Like, you have a full kitchen upstairs. You could literally just not. But instead you're here complaining about being around people that you don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then a kid just walked into us peeing. That's cute. Sorry I traumatized you. My bad. Okay. I feel like it's lagging so much that I can't even just, like, click on them and, like, interact very easily. I have to, like... You know, we're not making a whole lot of money with the daycare, like, compared to, like, how it was for us. We can do the perks. It's so much lighter like a feather with you. You're a waste of time. Yeah, sure, the Articorn. I don't know. I'm just trying to take care of all the kids that are here, okay? Not asking the kid about tarot. wild. Okay, you took care of the cat, right? Okay, why don't you maybe come upstairs, use the bathroom. I'm assuming you finished your video games for the day, so why don't you work on programming now? While you guys still have a little bit of time. You are probably getting pretty close to tired because you are a child. So why don't we put this in your inventory. Oh god. So much has just gone wrong. Did it go into her inventory? Okay, why don't we hang it up here? And then why don't you draw a vehicle? Keep working on that creativity. And then can you finish taking care of children? Is there anybody you need to introduce yourselves to? Okay. So it is 9 p.m. So I think it's probably about time we close our daycare. 13 hours. Growth opportunities pricing. Try lowering the prices of your services or goods. You weren't buying anything. And then ambiance. Very good ambiance. They love the color. That's good. We got plus 312 business renown. And we made 333 in profit, which is pretty good. Not as good as other businesses I've made. Like the cat cafe did really, really well. The pottery business did pretty well. The bar did not do that well. Actually, are you sleeping in your daughter's bed? That's not your bed. Come sleep in your bed. You also come sleep in your bed. And then you can sleep in your bed. I'm sorry your mom stole your bed. That wasn't very nice. Like, what? No, get your butt in bed. Don't you dare get out again. Ashley streaming. I'll put you through hell. Just know me, yeah, yeah. Don't get greedy. Also, I expect all of you to be here on Friday because Friday, since I'm streaming a little bit earlier in the day, and also Thursday, since I'm streaming earlier in the day than I do like during the first part of the week, I like having bigger raids because I get to raid like some of the bigger like cozy game streamers like Violet, Shella. We've raided Simsy before. We've raided Dan. We've raided Steven. We've raided Miv a couple times. So, like, when I stream earlier, I know most of you were working during that time, but y'all better be here because I expect a large raid. Probably should make our food up here, huh? Since this is our apartment up here. Why don't you do some eggs and toast? And then you can eat down here. Is this somebody else's homework? Fucking kids. No way did she just go downstairs to cook that. No, she didn't even cook it all. Okay. Do we not have any leftovers left? Oh, no, she just blocked the fridge. Okay. Epic. Do you want to make food, I guess? Sir? Make some fruit salad, I guess? I don't know. What the frick? Why are my sim... No, he can't even... Why can't you reach it? You should be able to reach it just fine. Oh, because she is making food now. Why she thought she needed to, cook first? I'm not sure. Can you use this and then maybe get leftovers? Okay, let's try and run the daycare again today once she's done with this. But I want them to have food at their, like, apartments, then, you know, when they get home from school and work, and, like, when she needs to eat during the day, she's able to come up here and eat her own food. Okay. Open. watch the TV while you wait for kids to get here. Okay, Zinnia's off to school. Epic. Why don't you make some friends? I don't think he works today. I think the tech guru career, they have Monday off. I'm still confused why I have it set as a requirement to be a supervised customer, but then we still have people that just walk in and pay and walk out. Not that I'm complaining, really, because, you know, we get free money, but I'm just a little confused what that whole, like, glitch is about. Why are you just walking on that kid pissing? Like, why are we... Free money, yes, please. Thank you. We really need to fix that problem. We need to fix the door. Because the fact that these kids are just, like, walking in and we're just, like, either they walk in while we're pissing or we walk in while they're pissing. And it's just a little crazy goofy, you know? Not really sure if that's a good idea to be having that issue. That's probably how you get put on a list. When I build my daycare, I think I'm going to build it with, like... When I build my or maybe it will be live-in, but when I build my modern one that's going to go in the new world, I think I'm going to do, like, stalls, but the one that's going to be, like, the in-home daycare, like, with the 2 stories, will just be a normal bathroom, but it won't have the weird door issue we're having. I didn't think about that, really. And I'm kind of upset that I didn't think about changing that. And this game is so unstable right now, I don't know if it's a good idea for me to try and mess with that right now. Yeah, where's the cat? Can you play with the cat? I mean, you can kind of be an employee, but you also have a normal day job, so it's like... We don't need your help. Yeah, can you just play with the cat? Also, why are you flirty around the children? I don't like that. That's kind of scary. Should've known, should've known. I'm not a princess. This ain't a fairy tale. No, literally. My game is very unstable right now, and it's making me feel better about myself. Also, why are we just congregated in the bathroom? And my cat's getting a phone call. How lovely. That's been another thing, like, since, like, was it Neighborhood Stories? Or was it, like, the Love Struck stuff or whatever? But, like, now, like, pets get calls all the time, but you can't see them, and then it's just like, who's calling my pets, you know? Like, who the fuck is calling my fucking cat? My cat doesn't have a phone. Also, I love that the children, like, instantly just go piss, like, the second they get to my business. And I noticed that with my, like, cat cafe and the pottery business as well, is whenever people show up, they always, the first thing they need to do is pee. I'm like, why are you guys not peeing at your houses? It makes no sense. But I feel like this is working pretty well. I think if I was going to do this again and I wanted to have more infants and toddlers, I would deselect children from the required, from the requirements for the customers, because we've only had 1 toddler and everybody else has been at least children. We have not had any infants, so I think if I wanted to do this again with, like, more young children, I would require it to just be... Also, can you try to console her? I don't know why she's upset, but... I definitely would probably focus more on the toddler and infant side of things, so it's a little more like a daycare, like in how it was in the Sims 3. Which obviously they had children as they got, like, higher levels, but as you can see, because only so many Sims spawn at a time and we have way more children Sims, Literally true. That's why I don't have like any CC anymore. I used to have like tons of CC, and when I did like builds for like stream and like the gallery, I never used it. But then like in my own personal saves, I used a bunch of CC, so I just had a bunch all the time. But yeah, once I started streaming, it was just too hard on my game to try and, or too hard on my PC, I guess, and the game to try and run all of that. I don't know. What does my child need? Do you need to eat? Come eat. Eat and then come do your homework with the other kids. And then can you come upstairs and eat? And like he's still here, so like he can come take care of the kids, right? The kids are like, it's raining outside. Yes, let's let the man that was flirting around the children take care of the children. It's a choice. Every day, the girl he sent my... Sometimes I get scared. Yeah, once the game is started, I feel like it's not as bad. But yeah, definitely like when you're first starting the game up, like, and you have a bunch of CC or a bunch of mods, because I also have a bunch of mods now that Better Build Buy is fixed and Tool will be fixed. I'll be re-downloading those. Obviously, MC Command Center, like having a bunch of mods, having a bunch of CC, it is so bad. It takes forever to load. When I had like all of those mods installed, like during Christmas season, when I was building all the Christmas stuff and using Tool a bunch, but using all of those different mods that a lot of us, especially as streamers, but just all of us simmers in general use, it was taking like so long to load the game that I had to load the game before I started streaming, do my starting soon screen, do, you know, my intro, like all of it while the game was loading because it took so long. Oh, don't piss yourself. Oh my god, it's almost midnight. Okay, let's go ahead and close. They are. And that's why, like, I'm so glad that they're gonna be fixed because I need it. We made 605 today, so we did a lot better. We got 208 business renown. They stay for 4 hours on average, which I've noticed is pretty common for, like, any business. Most of the Sims are staying for, like, 3 to 4 hours. We had 17 customers. And I think we're going to go ahead and spend our perk points. I think I'm just going to... go ahead and do that. Okay, so it is 10 o'clock here, my time, not Sims time, actual real life time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get us ready, and of course OBS is going to try and crash right when I need it to not crash. I think we're going to go ahead and try and find somebody to raid. If you guys want to take a look and see if there's anybody as well, I'm totally open to raiding somebody. I know that Cozy kind of led us, or led you guys here, not us. I was here. I was doing my thing. But if you guys have any suggestions, I am more than welcome to those. But I will take a look as well. Let me change to my just chatting screen. And you guys can see me. Also, I don't know why it's uneven, but let's take a little gander. I know we have a lot of people playing Dead by Daylight. We have Panda, we have Miso, both playing Dead by Daylight. Brayden's playing Dead by Daylight. Julia and Hankster and Julian are playing Repo. Okay, sweet. So then we'll just sit here and we'll yap. We'll yap. What should we yap about? Should we yap about my stream schedule for the rest of the week? That's probably what I should do, since that's what I normally do at the end of stream. But as you can tell, my brain is not braining. And so... OBS? Yeah, me and OBS, I'm at 1.5 drop frames, but I think that's more a me problem than the OBS problem. But yeah, the constant crashing is definitely an OBS problem, because like I said, every other fucking software, I never had this big of an issue with it. Maybe once in a blue moon I would crash, but OBS, it's every stream, sometimes multiple times a stream. And it's like, what the frick? Also, what did Violet do? Violet, what did you do? Oh, it's watch party chat. When you're lonely, chase, let me forget you. She's back? Okay. Let me refresh my Twitch so I can be ready to go over there. So let me pull up Discord real quick and go over my stream schedule for this week, and then we can go ahead and raid Ashley. Give her a second to, you know, get loaded in and situated. Where's she at? There she is. Okay. Have her pulled up. Have her muted. Even though I don't have my desktop. Oh, I do have my desktop audio on, actually. But it's just drugged down all the way. Okay, give her a second to say hi to everybody. And then we can yap about my stream schedule real quick, and then we'll go ahead and rate her. Yes, I will, of course, post in, you know, everybody's servers, in, like, their Sims chats whenever it's done. I'll probably try and do it, Thursday, in between the two streams, but I guess we'll see. But speaking of, so tomorrow we're going to do Rags to Riches, but small business style. So we'll be starting with 0 simoleons. We have to first collect things for money, and then, you know, we'll open a business and we'll work on whatever. I think I would like to do like a bar, then once we have enough money, add like a tattooing area and like have like a little tattoo shop and bar situation, because what goes better than alcohol and tattoos? Nothing. So that'll be a really fun one. So we're gonna play Rags to Businesses tomorrow at about 6 p.m, maybe a little bit later. Like today, I was an hour and a half late. Don't worry about it. And then Thursday, we're double streaming, like we do every Thursday. I'm doing at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, running a hotel. So I'm going to build a hotel probably tomorrow, after stream, and then we're going to run a hotel with a new pack, and I'll compare it to how it was running a hotel when For Rent came out, and like how much better it is profit wise, like how it runs, just like all that. And then we'll have the 911 and Gray's watch party in the evening, which I know most of you guys here don't watch that, but that's at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then Friday, at 3 p.m., we'll be doing Rags to Businesses again, and we'll get to play for a little bit longer, because I'll be starting earlier. I'll be starting at 3 p.m., like I said, so we'll get to play that for a little bit longer. And then Saturday, we're starting to stream early. We're starting at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to play 2 hours of Left 4 Dead with our friend Pyro, who was my original streaming friend, my love, my first wife, and my first mod. We're going to play some Left 4 Dead with her, because her PC is finally fixed and she can play Left 4 Dead again. So we'll start with Left 4 Dead, and then at 8 p.m. my time, we will switch to Among Us with, of course, all of you guys. So that is the plan for the week so far. Obviously, if anything changes, I'll post that in Discord. But let's go ahead and get ready to raid. So we're going to go ahead and raid Ashley. It looks like she's playing The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. And that's a fun game. So I'll probably be in there lurking for a little bit while I get ready for bed. I really need to shower. If you couldn't tell, I have my hair up because it is just it's bad. It's shower day. Um, it is overdue. So I'm gonna go shower and have fun with Ashley, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some rags to businesses. Bye, guys. Have fun.